Juventus, the most dominant club in the history of Italian football. Series A, Coppa Italia, Supercoppa, the trophy cabinet of the old lady is full. Many of the world's best players have contributed to these successes. Who are they? Here are our 15 greatest Bianconeri legends in pictures. Subscribe to Megafoot, the best of football on video. Cristiano Ronaldo, of course, needs no introduction. The Portuguese joined Juve in 2018, ensuring the striker is piling up the points week after week. In fact, he is the second fastest player in Juventus' history to reach 100 goals. All this in 131 games. With Ronaldo, the old lady has won 2 Series A titles, 2 Supercoppa Italian titles, and 1 Coppa Italia. His best game in the black and white shirt was undoubtedly against Atletico Madrid, the second leg of the Champions League round of 16. A resounding hat-trick to take his team to the next round, and one that Juventus fans will not forget. Zinedine Zidane was a player who made a great team into a sensational team. Zidane was class, elegance. A player capable of eliminating anyone with a gesture, a control, a pass. The Frenchman and his famous roulette helped the Bianconeri win 2 Series A titles. He also won 2 honorary awards for Best Foreign Player and a Ballon d'Or. His greatest regret will be the 2 Champions League finals he lost in 1997 and 98. David Trezeguet, aka Trezeguet, the Frenchman who joined the old lady in 2000, spent 10 great years in Turin. With his left foot, his right foot, his strength or his fitness, the striker was an outstanding finisher. A fox in the box like no other. The 4th highest scorer in the club's history, Trezeguet scored 171 goals for Juventus. He remained loyal to the club in 2006 despite the match-fixing scandal, and beyond his performances, Trezeguet will always have a special place in the hearts of fans. Here is another striker in the person of Roberto Bettega. Trained in Juve, Bettega scored 129 goals in 326 league appearances. Bobby Goal, as he was known, combined physical ability with technical quality. His heading ability, speed and creativity were important factors in his quest for goals and trophies. Omar Savori. The Argentine will always be remembered as the fastest man to score 100 goals for the old lady. The magical trio he formed with John Charles and Piero Bonaperti helped the club win 3 championships. Savori was an athlete on the ball, a player who enjoyed dribbling and who paved the way for players like Maradona and Messi. Pavel Nedved arrived in Turin in 2001 after the departure of Zidane. And the least we can say is that the Czech has taken on his responsibilities perfectly. Capable of shooting and scoring from any position on the pitch, Nedved played a crucial role in Juve's success in 2001-02 and 2003-03, winning the Ballon d'Or in the process. Loyal during the Calciopoli affair, the former playmaker now sits on the club's board of directors. Antonio Conte was a fan favourite and a true leader on and off the pitch. The Italian feared no one and put in impressive performances for his team week after week. Captain of the old lady from 96-02, Conte won just about everything he could. 5 Series A titles, a Coppa Italia, 4 Supercoppas, a UEFA Cup, a Champions League and a UEFA Super Cup. He even scored 43 goals in 418 appearances for Bianconeri. Roberto Baggio joined Juventus in 1990 from Fiorentina for €8 million. A colossal sum at the time. The team quickly relied on the talented Italian player. Often used as a second striker or just in support of the latter, Baggio was the one who created space. He was the man who made the difference with his technical quality and his skill from set pieces. Baggio was not a fan of simplicity. Most of his 78 goals for Juve were extraordinary, and his 1993 Ballon d'Or award was well deserved. Giorgio Chiellini has a credo to put the team ahead of individual performances. Every time he appears, the centre-back gives his all for his team, even if it means leaving his blood and tears on the pitch. Cellini, who also stayed on after being relegated to Series B, is one of the club's longest-serving players. The 6'8" defender won his first Scudetto with Juve in 2012, alongside his mates Barzagli and Bonucci. He has subsequently brought home so many more. With Buffon behind him, Juve had one of the most formidable defenses in the history of the game. A Juventus player from 1974 to 1998, Gaetano Sciarra will always be remembered as one of the best defenders in football history. Positioned as a libero, the Italian was particularly skillful and graceful with the ball. He won all 5 European competitions with the Old Lady, as well as 7 championships. Sciarra was also highly respected for his fair play. The defender never received a red card throughout his career. Dino Zoff is considered one of the greatest goalkeepers in the history of football due to his exceptional longevity. The goalkeeper joined Juventus at the age of 30. He hung up his boots 11 years later. The oldest World Cup winner, the Italian could make miraculous saves. But what made him so good was his composure, his calm, and his fabulous reading of the game on the pitch. Super Dino won 6 Series A titles with Juventus and played a total of 330 games for the Old Lady. Let's make room for another goalkeeper, and not the least, Mr. Gianluigi Buffon. The Italian has played 685 games in goal for Juventus. This makes him the second most capped player in the club's history. He joined the Old Lady in 2001 for 52 million euros. He won the Scudetto in his first season, the rest is history. Buffon won everything in his path, both on a collective and personal level. 9 Series A titles, 4 Coppa Italia, 5 Supercoppa, the first goalkeeper to be voted Player of the Year in a Series A and voted Best Goalkeeper in the Italian League 12 times. The 1.91-meter man had everything you could want from a goalkeeper. He was adored by Juve fans and highly respected in the football world. Piero Bonaparte joined Juventus at the age of 16. The Italian was an extremely talented striker who could play anywhere on the front line. In his second season in Turin, he was the league's top scorer with 27 goals. He won 2 Scudettos and was named captain in 1958. Under his captaincy, the club struggled until the arrival of Charles and Savori. The 3 men formed an incredible trio, winning 3 Series A titles and 2 Coppa Italias in 4 years. Bonaparte had Juventus in his DNA. A one-man club, his loyalty was unwavering. He was a club icon, and the Old Lady will never forget him. Michel Platini spent only 5 years at the club, but that was more than enough time to understand why he was one of the best footballers of all time. History will remember in particular his 82-83, 83-84 and 84-85 seasons, when he won the Ballon d'Or 3 times. Platini made up for his lack of height with his silky technique and extraordinary vision. The Frenchman was always one step ahead of his opponents. His specialty? Set pieces. It was his lethal weapon. Platini was also very skillful in front of goal, scoring 68 goals in 147 games for Juventus. Alessandro Del Piero is the man who has played the most games for Juventus. He is also the man who has scored the most goals for the Old Lady. It's simple. For 17 consecutive seasons, he scored at least 10 goals. In total, Del Piero spent 19 seasons in Turin, 11 of them as captain. During that time, he won everything. 6 Series A titles, 1 Coppa Italia, 4 Supercoppas, the Champions League, and the UEFA Super Cup. On the pitch, the Italian usually played in support of the second striker. His movements and dribbling with the ball at his feet to create space were very effective. In Italy, he was nicknamed the Fantasista. Finally, Del Piero has received many awards for his sportsmanship. He is one of the lucky few to have won the Golden Foot, an award for both his performance and personality. The striker is, and will always be adored by the Old Lady. Do you agree? What do you think of our top? Who did we leave out? Don't hesitate to say so in the comments. Now it's your turn to say which top do you want to see in the next video. Don't forget to share our video with all your friends. We can't exist without you, so thank you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon for our next video.